Hi everyone, this is Rachel Kirkland here, the Modern Shaman. Thanks for being with me for another YouTube Q&A weekly video. If you are a first-time visitor, I always say thank you for being here, and we are glad you're here. We hope that you continue to build our community and help us grow so that this message of love and unity and understanding and wisdom of our non-physical communications just continue to blossom on this planet. I believe it's truly needed in order to feel the divine connection that we all are and all have. So if you're new, thanks for being here. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share, comment, all of those wonderful things, and keep spreading the love. If you are not new and you'd like to send in a question, or you'd like to schedule a session, or you'd like to see where I'm going to be next time in terms of my touring or next schedule, whatever it may be, go to the website. Everything there and where you send in your questions for these videos is available on my website. Go to the comment form, put it all in there, and let me know that this is a question you have for the YouTube channel. The website again is themodernshaman.net. Okay, so here is the question for this week. It says, I have a question for your YouTube channel. What do you suggest when we feel stuck? I just feel so stagnant sometimes in my life, like there's no movement. Why is that? I can't even hear direction from God. It just feels stuck. What do you do when this kind of thing comes up? Okay, so what do you do when you feel stuck? All right, here we go. I'm going to be real with you, okay? You know me. You know I'm going to give it to you straight, honest, with a sense of truth and integrity. I'm just going to say it like it is. When we feel stuck, oftentimes, not always, but I would say most of the time, this is an energy created almost like a whirlpool. And it's created from our space of indecision, from our own energy of not making the choice that either we know we should make, we know has come about, or Spirit has told us what to do and we refuse to do it. I'm sorry, Mama, but that's the truth. Here it is. When things are arising, and I don't mean depression, I mean the kind of stuck where you're just kind of waiting out. You're just waiting for change to happen to you instead of making an actionable, proactive choice. This is the pattern of living that I'm talking about in terms of being stuck. Oftentimes when I'm sitting with clients and they're asking questions about this, Spirit directs them towards making a decision. And oftentimes they already know what that decision is. They already know what they should do. They already know what they've been called to do. They already know what their purpose is. They know it. They're just not acting on it. They're not doing any sort of proactive or putting energy forward in terms of movement. Instead, they're staying because of their fears or because of their insecurities or because of whatever it is, whatever reason that feels very valid to them, they're not moving, okay? And so it creates this pattern of feeling stuck. The quickest, most assured way to get out of that energy is to take a step forward, which sounds really simple, and it is. It's just moving in, even in the infinitesimal decisions, moving forward, moving forward, moving forward, making a little bit more sense of choice. There is another option. If you feel like the reason you're stuck creates a paralyzing fear, or say for instance, you're not happy in your marriage, but you feel like you can't get the divorce. This is what I hear oftentimes with clients. I can't divorce them because my kids, because the money, because I don't have whatever. There's always a reason, okay? And I'm not saying they're not valid reasons. They're reasons. But the truth is that they know in their soul that they no longer want to be where they are. But they don't feel like they're capable yet of making the choice that spirit and their soul is telling them is required of them to make, to move forward. So they put themselves in this limbo energy and they go, help me with the limbo. When spirit is saying very clearly, make decisions towards what you know in your heart you need. Okay? Now, it doesn't mean if you're not ready to file for the divorce right then spirit may say, make the sense of decisions that feel empowering to yourself. Make decisions that feel self-loving. Make decisions that feel self-honoring. Make decisions that feel like they are creating a sense of independence. You are remembering who you are. You're remembering what you enjoy. You're getting your own job and you're getting your own money, whatever it may be. They're different for every person because the wall of insecurity or the wall of fear or whatever is holding you in place is different for everyone. Different triggers, different things. But the steps towards movement forward or out of the stuck energy are the same. They're decisions, they're action, okay? There's nothing that will get rid of that sense of anxiety and stuckness and worry quicker than action. And you can also pray this prayer, which I have prayed many times. It's very effective, with your whole heart saying, Spirit, you know what's best for me. You know what my soul truly, deeply desires and is capable of living out on this earth. Do whatever needs to be done in the quickest, fastest, most efficient way to get me in alignment with what I desire. Get me there, no matter what it takes. Now, I will say, if you are praying that prayer, it may get bad before it gets better, because oftentimes when we're afraid to make those choices, and I'm speaking it because I've been there, not from a pedestal. I'm speaking it from the dirt, right? This has been my prayer. I know those words because I spoke them, because I do all the time when I say, this is scary to me. I think it's gonna hurt my kids. I think it's gonna hurt my da-da-da-da, or this is gonna change up whatever our fears here. They're all there. Everybody has something. When you pray the prayer, oftentimes everything gets so bad you have no other option but to align with what Spirit was telling you all along. And it gets bad enough, it hits that point to where you finally will agree to surrender to the change, to make the action, to make the choice, to say, okay, I'm stepping this way. Okay, here's my boundaries. Okay, enough's enough. Okay, I can't do anymore. I literally can't. Like, Spirit took me to the point to where I can't do it anymore this way. And Spirit will do that. So if that needs to be your prayer, pray that prayer. Just be ready and know that oftentimes that prayer is answered through creating such difficulty for you that you have to line up. You have no other way than to line up with Spirit. But if you don't have to pray that prayer, that would be even better, to just line up with the sense of action bit by bit by bit, to where you feel like you are readying yourself. And essentially that momentum of change, of little steps forward, it starts to put more and more pebbles on the path, to where you're creating a real sense of momentum out. And before you know it, you won't feel stuck at all. The change will start to snowball into more change, and you will get used to this flow or this pattern or this ability to choose decisions for yourself that feel supportive for you. Okay, let me just look at your question and see if there's anything else here. I will say the longer that we postpone making a decision that we know that we should make, or the longer we sit in this stuck energy, it's like a kid sitting in a stinky diaper. That's the imagery that Spirit just gave to me. But it's like everybody knows that kid's got the stinky diaper. Like we can smell it a mile away. Everybody knows your stank. You know what I mean? Everybody feels your energy is like, you're not hiding it. So it's like, let's just clean that up. You're just sitting in your own crap. You're just sitting in your own, and you know it. It's the sooner you get that off of yourself in terms of clearing up your own vibration, clearing up your own junk, getting it out of yourself, expressing what's in there, giving yourself permission to feel angry, giving yourself it doesn't have to be projected on anyone else. This is your work. This is your stuff. You're the only one that's feeling it. You're the only one that can get yourself out of it, that can create a sense of momentum out. You can't put it on anybody else. They may not be feeling as stuck as you are. It is you that has to create a sense of momentum out. Clean it up, get it out, and give yourself momentum of something different. Make the choice that you feel like you know you need to make. And that's the truth. It doesn't mean it's easy, but if it comes up, there's an intuitive calling for something more than where you are. Otherwise, it wouldn't feel stuck. You would feel peaceful. You'd feel happy in your little stinky diaper. You'd be like, I'm just playing, okay? It wouldn't feel heavy. It wouldn't feel depressive. It wouldn't feel stuck to you. So there is already a part of you that is longing, that is creating, that is beyond where you are now, that is like pulling, trying to call you there. It's already existing, and you're just really feeling like you want it, but you're also not moving. So you're creating your own sense of resistance. And that's the depressive stuckness there. Sorry, that. So all that being said, give yourself a little kind of momentum forward, a swift kick in the rear if you need, or get that diaper up and off. Have a sense of, I know what I need to do, and take the baby steps there. Or like I said, you can pray the prayer of like, make it so obvious that I have no other choice but to do what I know I need to do in my heart and soul all along. Okay. And I love you. It's all being worked out, meaning there's perfection in your life. There is. Your process is your own. Your timing is your own. There's perfection in it. There is. And even that energy of feeling stuck has a sense of like, I know there's more. I know there's better. It's calling you there. So you can know that it's coming, that you're moving. Take bit by bit steps. All right. Mwah. Blessings, you guys. We'll be back here next week.